Welcome back. I'm Kenny with Backcountry Outdoors, and today we're going to talk about the thumbnail that you clicked on, why you should never buy a Jeep and why I will probably never buy one again. I'll give you the short of it. It's the engine. I had to replace my engine at 80,000 miles. To me, that's completely unacceptable. Now, before you Toyota guys get too excited and start salivating over this video, I did build and own a TRD 4Runner, and I will never buy another one of those again for a lot more reasons why I would never buy this one. So I want to start out and saying, if you're watching this video, 98% of y'all are not subscribed to this channel, so please just hit that like, follow, subscription button, and it will help me out tremendously. I'm a small creator trying to reach 1,000. I'm almost there. You can help out. So the failure. At around 80,000 miles, I started getting that pesky tick that you get from the Pentastars. And so I took it to my mechanic, and he told me, let's pull the oil pan, see what it looks like. We pulled it, we saw some shavings, and so we submitted for a new engine. It got approved. I had to drive it for another 20,000 miles, waiting on that engine to come in. It took probably 5 or 6 months, and never had any issues. In that time, I pulled my 5,000-pound RV across state lines many times, went overlanding thousands of miles from home. I never took it easy. I even pulled a dead vehicle at Maris Adventure Park off of the Huckleberry Trail, which is a black diamond trail. It took me 7 hours of towing that vehicle to get him to the top of the hill. And so it got louder for sure. It sounded like a diesel, but it never gave up on me, and that's really the only positive I can say about the engine, is it never gave up. The capability of this thing is outstanding. I don't think there is a better vehicle out there that will do what this vehicle will do when it comes to camping, overlanding, off-roading, all the above. There's better things for each one of those, but overall there's not a better. So it's really a shame that the powertrain that they put in these is what it is. Why I think it went bad? Multiple reasons. So the top end historically has bad parts. Maybe they could beef it up a little bit. They choose not to. Another one is the 0W20 oil. That stuff is like dirty water. It's so runny, it's not protecting anything. And then there's the dry starts that the Pentastar's prone to. So my fixes on the second go round after I got this thing installed is I switched to 5W30, and I switched from Mobil 1 to Pennzoil Platinum. It's just a much better oil. And I'm also using the Baxter oil filter relocation kit. So hopefully with all those things, I'll get more life out of this one. Who knows? It's kind of a gamble. But would I change owning this? No, I don't think so. But would I buy it again? Absolutely not. The solution is up to Jeep. Jeep could easily put a 5.7 Hemi in this, and it would outsell everything in the market. If this had the 395 horsepower and 410 torque that the Ram trucks have, we're on a Ram truck frame. Just put it in there. It's an easy production. It's probably pretty inexpensive for Jeep to do that. Nobody asked for a 392 Jeep. I don't know why they started producing those this year. Nobody that wheels these, camps these, can afford to drive that every day, can afford to purchase it outright, and it's just not practical. All we need is a 5.7 instead of this worn out 3.6 Pentastar. And a lot of it has to do with EPA reasons, I'm sure. The same reason they use the 0W20. The Pentastar in the JK was designed to have 5W30 oil. They only moved it to the 0W20 with the JLs and JTs so that they could get the EPA rating up. You save like 1/3 of a mile per gallon. And I don't know about you, but everybody else that's in the off-road community, we're not buying vehicles because we want to save 1/2 mile a gallon. And so I leave it up to you. Would you buy a Jeep if you know that the longevity could be compromised when you know it will take you anywhere and probably get you there and home, but it's just not a long-term solution for what you're looking for? I do think it's better than the Toyotas. Sorry guys. I do think it's better than most rigs, but I'm probably gonna keep this one till the wheels fall off. And then after that, I'm gonna switch to a full-size Cummins or Power Wagon. I've already done the hardest trails in the country. Now I just wanna go camping, get to those places that 95% of people can't get to, have a little fun, be away from the crowd. I leave it up to y'all. Hey, is it worth it to you? The rig's awesome. Jeep, come on, fix the problem. So, as I said before, if you haven't liked and subscribed, please do that. It helps me a lot, and we'll see you on the next tailgate talk.